So today I want to just talk about 7 simple things I'm going to be doing to get my money right. Hey mamas, welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, feel free to stay to the end of this video to see if you like what you hear. If you do, make sure you subscribe to this channel and click on that bell so you can get notified the next time I upload a video. So today I want to just talk about 7 simple things I'm going to be doing to get my money right. Sometimes we go through life and we go through this single mom journey and it can be rough financially, okay? Trust me, I know, I get it, been there, done that, got 4 whole kids, okay? 4 whole kids to take care of. So you get to a point where it's just like, okay, listen, I'm tired of this job. I'm tired of living check to check. I want to see some savings in my bank. You know, just things you go through, and it's just like, okay, listen, I need to be a grown adult and do some things to get this money situation together. So the 7 simple things that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to tell you about right now. The very first thing I'm going to be doing is stop speaking negatively over my money. For instance, you know how people like to say, not me, because I ain't saying that no more. People like to be like, oh, I'm broke, or I don't have it right now, or ooh, I can't afford that. No, right here, I'm going to be making a conscious effort to speak prosperity into my life and to speak wealth into my life. You know what? I have to save a little longer for that. Right now, that's not in my budget. Oh, this is so nice. And in a few months, I'm going to be able to get that. So I'm just going to make a conscious decision to speak those things that I want to occur in my life into my life. You know, they have a saying, it's called speak what you seek until you see what you said. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to speak prosperity into my financial situation. Number 2, set income goals. Now, this is something that I already do. At the end of each month, I look to next month and say, you know what, how much do I want to make, or how much do I need to make in order to live decently, live well, pay the bills, you know. So the very first thing I have is a primary income. So I write that down. What is my primary income going to be? That's the money that you get from your 9-to-5 job, or your business, or your freelancing career, whatever it is that you do to take care of yourself, your primary income. For example, if you know that you make $2,000 a month, you will put the primary income and you're going to put $2,000 in that slot. The second thing that I like to plan for is my supplemental income. Now, usually for me, that's for things like savings accounts and stuff like that. Your supplemental income, any emergencies that you may have, or extra bills, or if you want to buy a piece of furniture, if you want to do something like that, that's supplemental income. And usually my goal for supplemental income is right around $1,000 every month. Obviously, it's great to go over that, but my bottom line goal for my supplemental income is usually $1,000. And that's where you can do things like some of the things I've talked about before in supplementing your income, like blogging and freelancing, telecommuting, all those things like that. And if you don't know anything about that, I'll put a video up top for my 5 single mom side hustles that I think every mom should at least give a shot, or try one of them, look at them and see which one you like. And I'll also link some things down in the comments below for some resources on that. So the second thing is supplemental income. Set a goal for how much money you'd like to make to supplement your primary income. And for that, you can start small. You know, for instance, I personally like to have daily goals that I set. So if you say to yourself, and you know you're starting small and you want to make $150 extra a month because you like to put that away into a savings account, you'd say, you know what, I just need to make $5 a day. $5 extra a day. What can I do to make $5 a day? And make that your goal every day. Okay, what can I do? All right, let me whip out my phone. Let me do a couple of these surveys and make my quick $5. Let me you know, offer to take somebody's kid home from after school, tell them all they need to give me is $25 a week, $5 a day. Whatever you want to do to make that $5 a day, set the goal. You know, set the goal, start small, and then you can work your way up. The third one is your secondary income. I have my notes. Shut up. Your secondary income, and that's for me fun money, right? So that's the money that I make for my side hustles, that I consider the side hustles. So small things that you can do in order to make, if you need $300 worth of fun money, if you need $150 worth of fun money, same concept as your supplemental income. What can I do to generate the money that I need every month to entertain my children, save for our vacation, just to buy makeup or whatever things that I want to do? What can I do to make that money? And so there are tons of things that you can do to make that fun money, because the fun money is usually not as much as the supplemental income, and it's not as much as your primary income. So you can do small things to get that money going. Does it make sense? You know, your primary income, supplemental income, and then your secondary income for your fun stuff. At least that's how I do it. So number 2, we are going to set income goals. The third thing that I'm going to be doing, and I want you to do with me as well, is to set a budget and track your spending. Set a budget and track your spending. Whoo, child. Whew. Your girl needs to work on this, okay? I really need to work on setting a budget, tracking my spending, and sticking to that. So what I want to do, and I used to do this back in the day and it worked really, really well. And I'm gonna go through a book, and that book is John Ramsey's Total Money Makeover. I will link that down in the description box too. But I'm going to be attempting to do his zero-based budgeting. And for me, budgeting is, I don't know, like I try, man, listen, let me keep it real. Can I keep it real quick? So last week, I set a grocery budget. And I was like, oh yeah, baby, I'm gonna spend this amount of money. I think the goal was $125. Girl, you know, I went in there and spent almost double what the goal was. So, Lord, I need to get it together. I need to get my budgeting together. So I'm going to make a budget, try to track my spending and stick to it. I'm going to make a spreadsheet to where I can track that. Also, I'm going to download apps that do well with that, because I have a few that I use now that help me to keep up with my spending. But still is not always effective because, girl, I just be swiping. So anyway, set a budget, track my spending, and stick to that. That is number 3. The fourth thing I'm going to be doing is to cut costs where I can. For me, I absolutely love apps for that. Apps on your phone like Ibotta, Retail Me Not, Dosh, where you can literally look and say, okay, what do I need? Where can I go that has it on sale? What kind of coupons can I add to it? Where are the rebates? What is the cash back? You know, use those apps for your shopping and the things that you do every single month, and try to save money doing those things. In addition, can I reduce the cost of my cell phone bill? Can I reduce the cost of this cable? Because Lord, it ain't that much entertainment in the world for how much this cable bill be, girl. Like, seriously. Can I reduce some of that? Can we take some of these services up off of here or something? So I'm just gonna kind of look at things. Can I take Netflix and stuff like that off? Look at all of my expenses and cut costs where I can. Save money where I can. And do what I can do to make things a little less expensive around here, so we can, you know, get that savings account popping, get these vacations going and stuff like that. The next thing I'm going to be doing is to commit to a savings plan. I'm not so bad on this. I have been terrible in the past on it, but committing to a savings plan means for me to say, I don't care if I start at $10. Takes $10 every single check and put it in your savings account. Have it automatically go out of your check. Have it automatically transferred from your checking account. Do something and have a savings account that you just save your money in, and you don't go in and tip out when you feel like you need it. I'm talking about a true savings account where I don't have a card connected to it or anything like that. I'm actually going to be looking into Capital One. I hear has an amazing online savings account that I'm going to be looking into. I was talking to somebody actually recently and they were telling me about that. So I will let you guys know about how that goes in a future video. They say that the interest rates are great, and then it's good for you know, saving and not touching it, because that's what I need, something out of my grasp, right? So committing to a savings plan and sticking to it, no matter how small the amount is, consistently saving money. That's the next thing. The next thing I'm going to do, which I don't have too many problems with this, but you know, here and there and in the past, you know, I have been guilty of this, and that's paying bills on time. You know, sometimes, you know, we go through hard spots and it's just like, you know what, I don't got it. I need to get a payment plan. Can I get an extension on this? Look, I'm trying to rob Peter, pay Paul. But at the end of the day, sometimes those interests, the late fees and all the interest and all that stuff is just racking up, creating an additional amount of money to pay that it really doesn't need to be paid. Just unnecessary money that we're giving away for no reason. So paying my bills on time, I'm going to become really strict about that, because I can be honest and say that, yeah, girl, your girl got a few late payments. Okay, like no shame over here. I do have a few late payments that I need to get together. So paying my bills on time is going to be something I'm going to be very strict with. There are certain bills that I'm just never late on. Like I'm never late on them, period and point blank. But there are bills that, you know what, your girl will push to the side if I have other things to do. So paying my bills on time is going to become one of my biggest priorities. That leads into the very last thing, which is monitoring my credits, like with a fine-tooth comb. Like I need to pay attention to my credit, negative things that are being reported, making sure that the people that I am paying on time is reporting those things properly so that my credit rating is staying favorable and is not down in the dumps. I definitely have some work to do on my credit. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm busting out an 800 credit score, because I'm not. I definitely have work that I can do on my credit. So this is the reason that I'm going to be monitoring my credit very closely, because I do have future plans on doing some things that will require me to have a good credit score, right? So monitoring my credit is the very last thing I'm going to be doing, and those are the 7 things that your girl, 7 simple things that your girl, me, you, whoever else wants to join us can do to get our money right, because it ain't cute to be out here looking cute and your financial situation is in shambles. Okay, so get it together with me. If you enjoyed this video, you know what I want you to do for me? Just one thing. Share this on Facebook, share this on Twitter, or share this with a friend that you feel like would be able to use this information. I'm here for you. I just want to create content that you love and that you enjoy. And if you have any recommendations for future videos, leave those down in the comment box and I will get back to you and I will get on making those videos for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.